So, hello and welcome to day one of my dream diary vlog, where I'll be sharing my dreams, what they mean for my life, and how I'll be using the information that I get from my dreams to maybe move forward or take action with things, or whatever they've highlighted for me. And I suppose showing you how actually our dreams are speaking to us. They're telling us things, they have messages for us. They just do it through symbolism in a different language. And I started to learn that language about 20 years ago. I have been having vivid dreams all my life, but a friend bought me a dream dictionary when I was about 19, and that started me on this journey of looking into and sort of analysing my dreams. I also want to use this opportunity of doing this vlog to model my amazing pyjama collection. Because I have a chronic illness, I'm really difficult to buy presents for. Because I'm intolerant to toiletries, I'm intolerant to foods, alcohol, all sorts of things. So yeah, people buy me lots of pyjamas and slippers and things for presents, which, given the amount of time that I spend sort of resting, is great. But I have grown this amazing collection of pyjamas, so I'm going to show these off in this dream vlog as well. Why not? So, my dream last night was about being at loads of parties and sitting and talking to people, talking. Loads of really intense conversations I was having with people. The only one I can remember was one about a fancy dress costume. And, I was really intensely talking about this. But also featured in the dream were two people who were at each of the parties, sort of house parties that I was at in the dream. And one was a girl who couldn't communicate verbally at all, and seemed to have some sort of severe, maybe learning disability, or certainly a lot of impairments. And another girl who could communicate a bit but not very well, and also seemed to have difficulties with that. When I looked the dream up, um, talking is about sort of being open, and being socially accepted. And what I realised also was, during part of the dream, I was sitting with my back to the girl who didn't speak at all, and I just wasn't hearing or communicating with her. And at one point I sort of turned around and thought, oh, I should try and communicate with this person. But it became apparent to me, just in how I felt about it and the way I'd acted, that actually these two girls in my dream weren't sort of external people, if you like. They were characters that were put there, showing other sides of me. And what I saw really were younger versions of me. So I was always very shy, very quiet, and I suppose was never heard because I was never particularly assertive at communicating. And yeah, so there was the sort of really young me, I think, who just was never heard and too quiet and too shy. And the other one was maybe me a bit older, where I maybe was more able to sort of communicate, but felt very socially anxious. And so here I was in this dream, communicating really intensely, and the dream is telling me that all this talking in the dream is about social acceptance and being open. And that's something that I suppose I wouldn't say not ever really been, but never felt that I could be or wanted to be. There was that fear of, being vulnerable, and so have never really been particularly open about, any personal stuff. The fact I was talking about a fancy dress costume, that's all about a facade, and the facade that I think we all put on, to a degree. Now, I thought about and this is in real life, this isn't a dream. I thought about starting this YouTube channel 2 years ago and just never quite did it. And then a couple of months ago, I put 2 videos up, and then I sort of haven't come back to it. And it just had sort of, I've been, oh, should I, shouldn't I? Oh, I don't know. And I think what this dream was telling me is, just drop the facade, drop the fear and anxiety, and just come on and talk and be open. And so, yeah, I've come on this morning and started this dream diary vlog that I'd had the idea about weeks and weeks ago. And so, yeah, I'm just going to have a look at some of the stuff that I wrote down about the dream in case there's anything else that I'd missed out. Oh, yeah. So the girls who weren't communicating verbally or didn't communicate particularly well, their hands were very prominent in the dream for some reason, and they weren't using their hands to communicate at all. It was just that their hands were prominent. And when I looked up hands, it's about creating things and taking action. So here I am today, taking the action to record this video and create this YouTube channel and this content. And so having that dream and being able to work out the symbolism and what it means has sort of moved me forward in being able to start this little project. So yeah, I'll see you probably tomorrow because I have a lot of dreams, or maybe in a couple of days with the next installment.